It's so fantastic to see you all in the room tonight. And I'd really want to take this opportunity, I want to take a few moments just to really acknowledge and thank all of our school, board, and community partners for your ongoing support, your dedication, and your commitment to educating for social change. And to recognize that this is a collaborative effort. And without all of you involved in this, we wouldn't be here where we are today. So I really want to take this time to acknowledge the work that you're doing, to acknowledge that we're all here for the same goal, to create equity and inclusion for all. And thank you for being part of the solution. So on behalf of the entire Harmony team, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for really choosing to be part of the solution for all of us tonight. So I want to give a big hand to all of our schools, boards, and partners, and community partners. Thank you. So it's my privilege to introduce the Social Changemakers Award, which now in its second year recognizes an individual or a group of youth who have gone above and beyond in applying what they've learned in Harmony programming. This year, the award goes to Irma Colson Public School in the Halton District School Board for their work in initiating and organizing a school-wide breakfast program, as well as 2 successful campaigns, Words Hurt and Invisible Issues. And at this time, we'd like to present a video showcasing their amazing work.
Back in April 2015, I had the privilege of taking 25 of our grade 7 and 8 students to a Harmony conference in Guelph. At the conference, the students had to identify what are some needs at your school. So one of the 3 initiatives that our 7 and 8s came up with was a breakfast program.
That conference was a real eye-opener because it showed a lot more social justice issues that weren't exactly discussed that openly.
I've seen a lot more smiles. Like people, they just seem like better. Like they're excited to find breakfast, and then they like eat it, and everyone's just happy.
So the Halton Food for Thought motto in our school is feed the many to get to the few.
It's basically about us trying to change the school to a better place for students and teachers and staff to just have a great place to work and study.
For me, the Breakfast Club is equity and excellence for all.
Let's go Breakfast Club!
So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up Irma Colson Public School. Presenting the award will be former Toronto City Councillor, former Member of Parliament representing Trinity Spadina, and now distinguished visiting faculty at the Ryerson Institute for Change Leaders, Olivia Chow. And accepting the award on behalf of his school is Principal Merrill Matthews. Let's give a big hand for Irma Colson Public School.
All the staff and student, thank you for teaching us that you live by your motto and taking the value of generosity of spirit and making it happen and showing us the way and celebrating it. And here's the team. I knew I need to talk long enough. Here they are. Big round of applause for the wonderful young people here. We are just really proud of your accomplishment. Just keep it going, because together, when we come together, we can change the world. So congratulations.
So I definitely have to extend my appreciation to the Harmony Movement and this prestigious award in terms of what this means to our school and the incredible work taking place in Halton. We are a growing board, and amazingly enough in Milton, knowing our community and how fast it's growing, but the support of our superintendents, our trustees who are here in attendance, as well as our Halton District School Board equity team. Shout out to them in terms of the work they consistently do in supporting the work that happens in our schools in Halton. And we're just one of many that also reflect what equity and excellence means to us. So as I stand here, I do reflect on that word hope and feel this quote from Barack Obama in 2008 captures what our school means to us. So hope is not blind optimism. It's not ignoring the enormity of the task ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path. It's not sitting on the sidelines or shrinking from a fight. Hope is that thing inside us that insists, despite all evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us if we have the courage to reach for it and to work for it and to fight for it. Hope is the belief that destiny will not be written for us, but by us, by the men and women who are not content to settle for the world as it is, but who have the courage to remake the world as it should be. So as I turn this over to one of our amazing social change makers, Emily Wright, we know as you hear her words that hope is very real to us at Irma Coulson. Emily, please come on up.
I would like to begin by thanking you for having me here. I am so grateful to be here this evening among such wonderful people and to be a part of this incredible program. On behalf of my school, Irma Coulson Public School from Melton, we would like to thank the Harmony Movement for honoring us with this award. We as social change makers began this journey on the day our school opened when our principal, Mr. Matthews, and all of our staff not only instilled in us the importance of equity, diversity, and inclusion, but empowered us to have a student voice in how these values are included into the everyday life of our school. After a number of the intermediate students attended the Harmony Movement Conference, we as social change makers initiated and engaged our peers in several programs such as Words Heard, Invisible Issues, and our student breakfast program. Words Heard is a branch of our anti-bullying movement. It began as a series of 3 separate grade-appropriate assemblies developed by the student leadership group to promote and inform the entire school of the words they use that are harmful or offensive to others. This program was subsequently presented to groups of parents as part of our 21st Century Learning Community event. Invisible Issues was created to give students a forum to anonymously ask for help or to report situations inside the school. A box was introduced in the library where students could place notes with their questions or concerns. A student committee discussed and provided solutions by posting on a board outside the library. One more example was the creation of our student breakfast program. We all know the positive impact that breakfast programs have on the learning and development of our students in schools. What makes our program unique is that it was created, organized, and fully run by the students themselves. No student should have to go to school hungry, and we've taken the first step. As Irma Coulson students, we believe that each of us has the power to make a difference. Finally, when I started to prepare what I was going to say tonight, I began to think about the main ideas of Harmony Movement: equity, diversity, and inclusion. Thanks to our wonderful school music program, I sing, play trumpet, and play piano, and as such, we study harmony in music. When I relate the values of equity, diversity, and inclusion to music, I realized that equality would be to have all of us play or sing one note. While this would take some work and a consensus to achieve, it is not as beautiful as the equity of each of us singing or playing our own note in harmony. It is only when each of us brings our own voice to the idea of equity, diversity, and inclusion together with those around us that we can make the beautiful music of living our lives together. Thank you.